Greetings, everyone, according to your time zone. Welcome to the 210th segment of Be Inspired with Buzopat Life-Changing Reality. I remain Honorable Ambassador Buzopat to Sigwe, your host. And this is our platform, our own pulpit, where we embrace the truth that leads to our freedom. Before I proceed, remember to subscribe, like, share to your friends and contact, and click on the notification button so that you will know when next my video drops. To everyone that has ever heard me, that has followed me, that have subscribed, that are doing good, that are cheering for me, may God bless all of you. Today, I will be talking on the topic, don't be nice. Yes. Don't be nice. It doesn't really mean that you're going to be a jerk or a selfish and uncaring person. No. But being too nice doesn't come from the position of, it doesn't come from kindness. No. People wanting to be so nice actually comes from the position of fear, different categories of fear, different types of fear. Fear of rejection, fear of the unknown, fear of being alone, fear of disappointing people. These are why people actually try to be too nice. But you can't always be nice because that's how people take advantage of you. So, setting boundaries is a must. And that is why I'm here, to let you know that it's just the way. It's just the way and the only way, Being nice means that you actually, always want to be liked. It means that you must silence the inconvenient truth, whether your conscience allows it or not. It means, choosing to be very comfortable irrespective of how and what the situation is about. It means letting go of courage because you won't have it. It means, talking about peace without justice, which is absolutely injustice. Because you can't talk about peace when you don't talk about justice. There's no way it can work, It also means, trying to make sure that you're in the good book of everyone, which is a terrible mistake on its own. So you don't be nice. It's just a reminder that you must be able to speak up and address issues whenever it comes up. So you're not meant to practice, just let everybody love me, no. But you're meant to practice being authentic, being assertive, being honest, setting boundaries, and then being specific about what you expect from others, what you need as a person, and what you actually dish out to people. That way you can show respect to people and also earn respect for yourself, that. Because you will not and will never allow people to throw grenade into your life, into your relationship, into your family, into your business, just because you want to show that you're nice. You don't want any of them to feel bad. That, my dear, that is no niceness. That is stupidity. Chronic one. So you can't allow people to psychoanalyze you into doing nonsense, because most people don't actually know what honor means. So you definitely don't have to be that, damsel or master in distress because you want to please everybody that comes around you. No. Like I said before, don't be nice is a reminder to speak up for yourself and address issues that affect every aspect of our lives. And here today, I really want to talk about what I have seen most of our parents do. How we raise our children. Most parents these days don't want to be parents. They don't like parenting. They just want to be in the good book of their children. They want to be nice. When a spouse is trying to do the right thing, the other spouse is trying to be seen as a nice parent. But there are 10 basic things that you must instill in the life of your children. And because of that 10 basic things, we will have a beautiful world. If you do that, if every child, because it's children that grow to youth and become man and woman, okay, then if they don't have it, then imagine the kind of society, because being nice will not change our world. And there are so many things that needs to be changed. So you want to understand that you don't have to be nice, and you don't need to be nice, and you don't have, or for any reason, to be nice. Instead, be that proper, prim and proper person. Be that person who says these things the way they're supposed to be, who instills what needs to be instilled, and who says what needs to be said, and who corrects when correction is needed, so that we can have a generation that is coming that will be wonderful. What do we need to put in the lives of our children? First of all, they need to know that if you make mistake, you must fix it. Most parents try to fix it, do it for them, cover it up, try to go all the way out, but that is not love. That's destruction. Because as you're doing it, you're taking away whatever it is that they need to know. And then imagine the kind of men that's going to be, and women that are going to be, and the generation that you're trying to create. Then you need to tell them that if you're thankful, you must show it. Teaching children how to do these things absolutely is a wonderful way of bringing light into their lives. Don't forget that we were children. Our parents were once children, and their parents were once children. So it goes like that. So when we're talking about children, see yourself as a child as well. Because if you have gotten it, you would have given it. And because we are lacking it, means so many people did not get it. But it's time to start making a change. It's time to start saying the right thing. It's time to start doing the right thing. It's time to start instilling what needs to be instilled if we really want to change our world. Then another thing, that if you're confused, ask questions. Very, very necessary. Because asking questions when you're in doubt will give you an edge. Will make you know what you need to know, and will make you to be confident enough to wait for anything coming, because you've got what it takes, 100%. And if you love someone, tell them. Honestly, and so a lot of people have been regretting not being able to express what they need to express, not being able to say what they need to say, not being able to tell somebody that they love them. It could be your mom, it could be your child, it could be anybody around you, it could be your children, but you need to tell them. Expressing it is very important. Very, very important. Because when you tell them, you will be able to, make them know. And especially when people are giving, loving, and they feel it's not being reciprocated, telling them will ease them. And again, even if you don't feel the same way, you must respect even those people who love you. These are principles that you need to instill, and when people have it, they'll be able to have a decent society. If you hurt someone, take responsibility. This is absolute. You must admit it and start looking for a way to cut corners or not to say it. If you hurt someone, take responsibility for your actions and try to do the needful. We should stop looking for how to exonerate it. Most parents will do everything to exonerate them, use their connection to erase it as if it didn't happen. If you hurt somebody, you hurt somebody. And if you cover it up, heaven still marks it for you. So it's better that you know that when somebody is hurting because of you, you need to take responsibility and do something, okay? And then if you're stuck, ask for help. A lot of people are so arrogant, so pompous, so I don't even know what they have in their head. But then some people have, exited this world because they couldn't speak up when something is happening to them for fear of what I don't know. But you cannot hide pregnancy. So when you are stuck, even if it's academically, in any form, in any ways, ask for help. That help may actually be a one-off one that will change your life, and you'll be able to give help to other people. That's what people don't understand. It's a pass-forward thing. It's a pass forward thing. People that are so pompous to learn something don't understand that they are breaking something. They are keeping themselves in a position whereby they cannot be useful to generations, to people that are around them or people they meet on their way. Learning is very important, and asking questions is actually so many children think out of the box because they were able to ask questions, and so cannot, because their parents are always in the shadow, so they cannot do anything. Again, you should know that if someone needs help, give it. These are the principles of life. Teaching children how to sow seed of compassion and empathy will change the generation that we want. It will help out. So please sow it into the life of your children. Don't say you're stingy. Don't say don't be selfish. Don't be greedy. Teaching these children to know how to share whatever things they have, however little it is. You don't know where it will take them and how it will make our tomorrow be like. Another thing I need to say, that if you're wrong, acknowledge it. This is something that needs to be instilled. If you're wrong, acknowledge it and say sorry. And mean that sorry. It goes a long way. You will not understand what may have happened, but it's something that even posterity will judge you right for. Another thing I need to say again, I hope you're counting it, because I said 10. Then if you fall, you need to get back up. That's the spirit of survival. That's the spirit of success. You cannot fall and lie down there and start giving excuses and start throwing tantrum and start throwing pity party and start complaining and start looking for who did not and did not. Whatever you're doing in this life, it must pay you to gain you. I keep saying it. It will not just be that rosy. So if you have a challenge and you fall, get up in every way. Get up even in your pursuit for Christ. Get up in your run for moral. Get up even in that relationship. Get up in that family values. Get up. In that business, get up. Don't fall and lie there. Get back up and start moving, because it's forward ever, backward never. That is it. And then again, you need to tell yourself that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, because with him there's no impossibility. That impossible means I am possible. Impossibility, I'm possible. So you understand that, and then know that yes, everything is fixable, everything is doable, because through Christ who strengthens you. And then if you see a wrong anywhere, you must take a stand. You must call a spade a spade. It doesn't matter who has wronged the person, because we have used blind friendship, blind loyalty, blind whatever, and we don't say the truth, and we don't call a spade, and we cannot say yes in as much as I'm close to you, but you see this one you've done now, no, is a no. It's not nice. And then, because if you can be able to see a wrong and take a stand and call a spade and make it right, then you know that wherever you are, even if you're holding position on earth, even if you're the president, you're the vice, you're the governor, wherever position God places you, because you have all these principles, because they are instilled in you, you will always be a good person. You will always be a good person. Do you understand? You will always. And then remember that people who don't have it already, nothing is late. You can decide to actually allow yourself, start practicing those things. You can practice them to get to know them. You understand? Don't be nice. Because that ordinary, that abnormal niceness, it creates problems. It brings betrayal, and it brings a lot of bad things with it. Everyone must not love you or like you. No. There are people like us who have actually decided it's not a must. If everybody is loving you, then you should be suspicious. You actually need to pinch yourself and say, what's going on? Because I am Buzo. Honestly, I don't want to be loved or liked by everybody. It's not possible in the first place. And I don't delude myself that everybody must love me, accept me, want me, need me, love everything I do and like my ways and lifestyle. It's not true. It's not true. But there are certain things I know that I will never do. I will never sacrifice myself for anything, for riches or for fame. I will never sacrifice it. You understand? I will never compromise who I am for the approval of others. I will not. You can mock me, you can laugh at me, you can talk about me behind me, but the truth of the matter is that I've got my peace with my slow and steady life. You understand? And I am not actually doing what I do for the likes, for the views, for the applause, for the clapping, for everything, for the thumbs up of the world. It doesn't matter. People who are hailing you today are definitely doing something behind you. I don't know why people get so carried away with when people are clapping for them. Forget the clap. If you believe in yourself, you don't need that applause for you to keep moving. All I know is that I've got my peace, and I know that I don't need much people's approval. But of course, if you love what I do and you learn one or two things from what I do, that's okay. That's what we do for God. Bottom line is that I live to please God. I want to please God. I want to do things that makes God happy. I want in a situation whereby if you come across my life, you will never go the same way, not because I've given you so much money, but because there is one or two things that you're going to learn from my life that will reshape your own and just make you better. Is that not what? And I want to thank God. Live to thank God for his mercies and his grace, because being alive is not by your power. It's not by anybody's power. It's because God has chosen that we will be like that. And that is exactly what I'm saying. Remember that the topic is don't be nice. You don't have to be too nice because you want to impress people. You don't have to bend over backwards and be stupid and foolish because you don't want people to say, oh, I thought you're nice. Some people will say, I never knew you're like this. I thought you're like, because I have seen people who take for granted all the sacrifices that people make for them. But when you look at them, they are always quick to remember, to count with their fingers all the wrong people have done for them. Oh, they remember it. It's okay for them to remember the wrong people have done for them and decide who they need to talk to and who they don't want to talk to and who they will never call and who they will never speak to. Oh yeah, but they don't remember all the horrible things they have done in the life of other people, all the bad, but they expect you to actually waive it. So whenever they call you, you must be there for them. Whenever they call, you must be there. And if you're not there, you get ready for insults and name calling and everything. But you know what? Set boundaries. Say enough is enough. If you had been someone that people dish a lot of things to and you just keep doing it, whatever bond that is connecting you and the people that makes you think you can take everything with them, what makes you think that same bond will not make them take whatever it is that you're dishing? They should be able to accept the fact that you said enough is enough. Stop being too nice, because too nice is very different from being kind. Stupid niceness is no kindness. Kindness gives you opportunity. Kindness comes from fear of God. Kindness comes from wonderful moral. Kindness comes from, it's a DNA thing. Kindness is something that you show. It's something that, that opens doors. It's something that comes from grace. It's something that you do. It's not stupid niceness. Like I said, most of this niceness comes from position of fear. A lot of people just hate to be alone. A lot of people cannot hold on. A lot of people can't just make it. They can't even draw joy from within, except they are in the midst of people, And then when those people are hurting them, they can't speak up because they want to be with them. So they're being nice even when they're hurting. They're being nice. Everybody calls on you to do something for them. Everybody knows that, yes, whenever they want something done, they'll call on you. They don't give a heck about your time. They don't respect your limitation. They don't respect your time. They don't respect anything about you. Whether you're sick or not, they want to use you because they have noticed that you are nice. So do you think that niceness is what you think it is and people don't respect it? When you are absolutely silly in being nice, people take advantage of you, people commonize it, people call you a coward and a fool, and people reach out to you only when they feel that is it. They reach out to you in an insultive way, but because you're so naive and so blind, you cannot see it, you think, okay, you belong. You don't belong anywhere. So you need to set boundaries. You need to put a stop to a lot of nonsense, and you need to make your limit and let people. Don't be scared to let people know, no, 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 this is not it. You don't go this way with me. You don't go this way with me. Absolutely. And you'll be shocked to see that these same people will start respecting your boundaries. Okay, this is just what I have come here to say to us today. Remember, don't be nice is a topic, and niceness, being stupidly nice, like I said, is not from kindness at all. It's from fear. So be able to put your feet down and then do those things that you know that if it's done to you, you will love it. Okay, to people, even when they don't understand, they will borrow what you have for yourself and give it back to you. Yes. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Be Inspired with Buzopat. Follow me at Instagram, Be Inspired with Ambassador.Buzo. Follow me at TikTok, Be Inspired with Buzopat. Follow me at Facebook as an Honorable Ambassador Buzopat. To see good page, there's Be Inspired with Buzopat. There's Buzopat. You could see good there and there. You will still find a Moment of Truth with Buzo and Be Inspired with Buzopat group and page as well. Whichever one you want, you always get feedback from me, but most importantly, DM me, because there I get a lot of things and I answer. And to those people that say thank you for the ones I answered, may God bless you people. I appreciate so much, and that's the reason why I do what I do. God bless you all. See you next time. Bye.